Well, hello, my name is Weston, and this is my project overview for STO 487 and the company that I choose, and my strategy with it, how my relationship will be with it, and the deliverables I hope to have at the end to help it better further its mission to serve the community and others. So the company that I chose is Paddle 757. Paddle 757 is located in Hampton Roads, Virginia, and it's a paddleboard company. It sells paddleboards, it rents paddleboards out, and it also holds, does classes, including paddleboard yoga classes and paddleboard fitness classes. So the company was actually started by my mom a few years ago and her friend, but there's been a steady decline of just attention to it. Just they can't keep up with it. The social media activity has dramatically gone down, and there's just not a lot of planning onto it. So my hope is through this opportunity with 487 class is to help them rebrand and re-energize the company in a pretty cool way. So Paddle 757 is an awesome company. It's a paddleboard company, which I think is really fun. And I love paddleboarding and what it does. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. And there's three things that I hope to gain from working with Paddle 757 and going through this rebranding process. So there's some objectives I hope to accomplish. One of those is part of the rebranding is I want to make it community focused. And by that I mean really hone in on the events. So right now the company is really focused, or has been really focused, I should say, on selling. So getting them out the door, getting paddleboards out the door, and putting them out. But instead, I still think they should do that, but I think it needs to be more focused on a community business that really hones in and does well on community-focused events that brings people to Paddle 757 to stay, that attracts tourists, that attracts people looking for a thing to do on the weekend in the summer, through the yoga classes that they offer, or the fitness classes that they offer, or maybe even do or actually do, because it's in one of my deliverables as an event, but a group paddle. And so really focus in on making it, instead of so inward focus, make it for the community by putting on these events, and with that, rebranding it. Another thing that I hope to, that's one of my objectives. The other one is it needs better SEO, it needs better social media presence, and with that, I think it needs a fresh logo. I want to revamp the logo, I want to give it a fresh look, and at the same time, maintain the social channels in the way that they haven't been maintained before. The last post by Paddle 757 was almost 4 months ago. That's unacceptable if you want to have a successful business. And so the owner, or my mom, understands that. And so what I want to help them do is maintain those social channels. So I want to take them over and I want to post a picture or some kind of post every single day. The events, the community focus, the events, the first one will be, I'll get to that in a little bit, but the first one will be a paddleboard yoga class that will be powered by social media through Facebook events. And so social media is going to be huge in keeping this rebranding going and getting the community kind of focused and putting a spark under this company for this upcoming summer. And then the last thing I want to do is not only just social media, but I think it needs to help with marketing. I want to create an overall kind of video that overviews the company. And so what I hope to do with that is that will run through social media. That's Facebook and Instagram. Those are the two channels that we'll use for 757, Paddle 757. And then if you didn't know, 757 is the area code in Hampton Roads. That's why it's called Paddle 757. And then I also want to run that video through YouTube, because you can do it as a YouTube ad, which I've seen done really well, because I work at a church in this area and we use that. And so YouTube ads actually do extremely well because, fun fact, you can narrow in your audience to a greater degree. And so I spoke to the owners about that, and so we're definitely going to run that video as a YouTube ad as well as through Facebook and Instagram. So that's the third deliverable. So first one is community focused events. That will be a yoga class, and towards the end of the course, I'll put on a group paddle. So 2 focused events. The second one is a new logo and maintaining social channels. And the third one is an overall video that will kind of go over the company and will be very attractive when caught on social media to hopefully pull people into those events, pull people into the business to buy or rent paddle boards. I really love paddleboarding and really passionate about it, so I'm excited to be able to help Paddle Summer 7 continue to succeed in all fronts. So who's your target audience? The ideal target audience for this would be a 25 to 45-year-old woman who lives in Hampton Roads, who loves the outdoors, who enjoys weekend adventures. Specific interests would be running, would be yoga, would be socializing with people. And then the strategy, just to reiterate, is for the community to provide unity and relaxation, and to make it a getaway for your summer, to make these events and Paddle Summer 7 be a really attractional destination to put in people's faces that maybe are experienced paddleboarders or haven't even paddleboarded before, to get them on the water and make it community focused. So the deliverables, week 5, on April 22nd, I will have the new logo up. And start and with that continue to maintain the social channels. Week 6 on May 3rd, that's a Friday, I will have the first event, which will be a yoga class. Week 7, the final week, that was when I will launch the new video. So those are my 3 deliverables. That's going to be my relationship to Paddle Summer 7. I'm going to help them build the community and gather the community together, make it more inward focused, and then really improve their social media presence by maintaining social channels, creating the new logo, and also with the video. So I'm really excited about working on this project and really being a part of something that I love, which is paddleboarding. So thanks so much, and I'm excited to get started.